Hi everyone, quick review of a walking pad come treadmill that I've just got on my standing desk, and let's get straight into the details. The brand is RUNIMON, so I've got a link here to the Amazon item, and it says it's a 3 horsepower treadmill with a 2, 7 and 12% incline. It's a walking pad come folding treadmill, but you'll see I think it's more really a walking pad than a fully fledged treadmill. It can go up to 1 to 12 kilometers an hour. It has a light as well, which is quite interesting, which changes on speed, and it is technically foldable with some sort of table, but I haven't installed the table. The light is blue at the start, and it turns to then purple and then orange, but you know, it could be really a gimmick, and you can actually just turn it off. It also has an incline, but it's manual, so I won't be using that because it puts little pressure points onto the floor, which I won't be using. And it's easily portable. You can manually pick it up and place it anywhere. The dimensions are correct. It's 130 high, 70 wide, and the length of the whole thing is 125. The actual length of the tread is 100 centimeters, so that's a meter, and the actual width is 40 centimeters, so that's actually one of the widest I've seen on the market. As you can see in this picture here, you can see that the handles are held flat, and it's being used as a walking pad. So technically this is what I'm using it for my standing desk, so it's right underneath. You'll see that a bit later. And technically you can fold it upwards, the handles up, so that you can use it as a running treadmill. Next picture here, you see the actual light on the side, so it does actually light up your sort of shoe level. Starts off blue, then goes to purple at sort of mid speed, and then at higher speed it goes into an orange color. It has an incline. Technically you just adjust and it sort of raises the front part of the treadmill, but I'm not using that. It has a detachable part of a desk which you can put your laptop on, but again I'm using it as a walking pad, so I'm not using that. It then actually says you can walk, run, climb, obviously with the incline, but it also has office, for pets, and for physio. So, well, if you're walking or running, then I don't see any of those three as being any additional benefit, but I'm not sure you'll be able to get your pet to stay on the actual treadmill itself. Here I'm in my office attire. Sorry, I'm just looking at the video here, and it's pretty stable. You can see I'm just using the remote to change the speeds. So I'm just having a slowest walk here, so that's just that its lowest level. It's pretty stable, and it's just a small stroll. And you're still able to put your hands on the desk, and it's still, you know, okay. It feels stable, so you're not wobbling around or anything like that. So adjusting speed, going into the more of the middle speed. So it has a remote control, and it has M for mode, and it's got 2, can go straight to 2 kilometers an hour, and then 4 straight into 4 kilometers an hour. So you just press those, and then it starts to run at those appropriate speeds. So yes, technically you can use it as a treadmill. So this video here, just ramping it up to its maximum. The setting is 8.0. Apparently it's 12 kilometers an hour. I'm not testing the speed, but just you can see how I'm running or jogging in just a normal manner at my standing desk. So here you can see that, you know, it's just about okay, but it's just that the feel doesn't feel like the treadmills that you have in the gyms, the professional ones, even the mid-range ones. So it feels very, very light. So would I use it long term for running? Probably not. Yeah, the belt itself is was, when it arrived, a little bit on the slipping side. So it does give you the instructions of how to adjust, gives you the spanner. So I've adjusted that, made it much tighter, and it's running okay. So technically, yes, I could run at its maximum speed. So this is what I really wanted it for. I just wanted to stand and to be able to pace. It's just like being in the office, you know, pacing around the room, etc. Just, you know, this is the slowest speed, and actually feels a little faster than the slowest pace I'd like, but it's okay. And you can see it's stable enough. You can still move your mouse around. You're still very stable. So you can work whilst having a little sort of pace. Yeah, so that's exactly what I wanted this for. So you're not always, like I'm doing right now, sitting down, causing sort of, you know, a whole day of weight on the spine, etc. So at least you're in a different posture and you're walking. So it really sort of changes the environment, and helps strengthen your back as well. So overall conclusion on this, I would classify as a walking pad. Fantastic. For the price, it's not expensive compared to a full treadmill, and compared to some other sort of bigger brands. Highly recommend. Just from a walking perspective, I won't be using this to run. I don't think or feel it's sort of more robust for running. So I'm just keeping it as a walking pad, and it, you know, very much does the job. I'm very happy with it. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.